Hello, readers, and welcome to another Bootleg Book Talk. Today's Bootleg Book Talk is once again coming to you from an undisclosed location here in Caroline County. But my background is actually a photograph I took at the Chihuly Museum in Seattle, Washington, looking through the ceiling up at the Space Needle. Dale Chihuly was an artist who created sculptures out of glass, and all the flowers you see surrounding me are actually created out of blown glass. It's a really amazing place. But enough about art. I wanted to talk to you about books today. The first book I wanted to tell you about is called Look Both Ways by Jason Reynolds. This is a cool story because it doesn't just have one main character, it has a whole bunch. The story is actually told in 10 blocks, so instead of chapters, the beginning of each section of the book starts with the name of a street. And it tells these kids stories as they happen when they're walking home from school. Some of them seem like they're about to get into trouble, some of them do get into trouble, some of them are doing great things, but they all weave together by the end of the book. Interesting read. The second book I wanted to talk to you about is called Pie in the Sky by Remy Lai. Remy Lai is an author who lives in Australia, so most of her books are set there. Jing Wen and his brother Yang Hao have moved to Australia with their mom. The original plan was to move their whole family there with their dad and to start a new bakery called Pie in the Sky. Unfortunately, their dad passed away in an accident, and after about a year, they did end up moving to Australia. Jingwen's mom is working in a bakery for someone else, and she leaves the boys home by themselves, and they have to sort of take care of themselves while she's at work because she works nights. Jingwen decides that he wants to try baking all of his dad's recipes, the special recipes that he had made for Pie in the Sky when he was thinking about opening a new bakery on his own. The thing is, their mom has told them they are not allowed to use the oven when they're out, and they also don't have all the ingredients. So Jingwen enlists the aid of his somewhat annoying younger brother to help him accomplish this task, and it's all about their escapades that they get into while they're doing this. What I like about this book is part of it is told as a graphic novel and part of it is told as a written book. So it's really fun and easy to read, and it makes it easy to visualize what's going on in the story. The next book is called Maybe He Just Likes You. Mila is a 7th grader at school. She plays in band. She has a really nice circle of friends. And one day at school, something happens and a guy comes over to her and gives her a hug. And then the other guys start laughing. And Mila really doesn't know what's going on. She feels that something's wrong, but she can't quite put her finger on it. Weird things keep happening to her, and her friends tell her it's nothing big, don't worry about it, guys are just guys. And she feels like nobody really understands what she's doing and how she's feeling. And she can't tell her mom, she thinks, because her mom just lost her job and she doesn't want to worry her mom even more. Things come to a head and she does something that she shouldn't, and, well, the story goes on from there. Great story about middle school. The last book I wanted to tell you about today is called Hot Dog Girl. The main character in this book is working as a hot dog at an amusement park for the summer, the amusement park in her town. Her name's Lou, it's short for Eloise. She has a huge crush on the guy who does the diving pirate act, and she enlists the aid of her best friend, who works at the carousel, to try and get this guy to notice her. She has all these crazy strategies, she's driving her best friend crazy, and doesn't realize what is staring her in the face all the time. Good story if you like a little bit of romance with an amusement park thrown in for good measure.